Okay, so here's what helped me get an A in probability and statistic class. Take any and every extra credit that you see. It doesn't matter how small or how big the amount of extra credit is. If you see them, just take them. The reason that I get over 100% is also because of the extra credit. Not only can these extra credit points bump you up from certain grade into a different grade, but it can also help you feel less stressed as well. Like if you have a lot of extra credit points, sometimes you can even skip a few quizzes or even an exam and still be okay. So if you see any extra credit, just take them. Be organized and know all of your important due dates. The moment that your professor passed out the syllabus, make sure that you write down all of the important due dates into a calendar or a planner. Write down things like your homework's due date, your assignment's due date, your quiz's due date, your exam's due date, all of the important due dates, just write them down into a calendar or a planner. This will not only keeps you on track, but it will also help you know what to do for each of the week and what to prepare for. Sit in front of the class. Maybe it's just me, but for me, if I sit in front of the class, I can hear and see the professor better, and I feel like I learn a lot better from them. Math class is not like other classes where memorization is the key to success, like an anatomy, for example. In math class, you don't really have to memorize anything, but you do have to understand a lot of the concepts. Because a lot of the problem, especially word problems in math class, is relying on you understand the concept to solve them. Find a good study group to join or go to office hour or to the tutoring session that your school offer. And use this time to go over all of the concepts and material that you don't understand or that you have questions about. Many professors really care about their students, like many of them really rooting for you to do well, and many of them just there during the office hour to help you to succeed. And so go to office hour and ask them for as much help as you can. Study as often as you can for each of the week. I mean, you don't have to study every day, but you should study as often as you can. Go over the quizzes and homework problems. You want to go over them, especially for word problems. I keep the same problems, but just erase a few words like the names of the subjects that do the action in the problems, for example. Like instead of saying Mary has 3 apples, you can say Jack has 4 apples. Like you want to keep the same problem or the same style of problems, but just change a few things. And really practice from these made up problems. Because during the exam, most of the exam is gonna have like similar problems to the problems that you get on the homework or the quizzes. At least that's what I got on my exam. The night before the exam, make sure that you get a good night's sleep. Because if you get a good night's sleep the night before the exam, you are more likely to do well on the exam the next day. That is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching and good luck.